YouTube, what's poppin', guys? How we doing? How you guys doing tonight, man? It's your boy Sebastian, aka Seb Waddles, aka Seb Conscious, back with another video. Little nighttime video for you guys, man. I didn't make a video for about a week, you guys, until today, so I'm just kind of getting back into my groove, and yeah, just kind of hit a little period of time where I was doing some other stuff. I started playing golf. I got a new job at this golf course. So they let me play free golf right there, and I'm a big golfer. So that's what, just been kind of enjoying my life, guys, outside of YouTube. I was kind of celebrating hitting that 1,000 subscribers, which thank you guys very much. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you guys so much, bro. It means the world to me. So that's what I've been up to, you guys, and just been chilling, man. So let me get into it before I just keep ranting and go on a freestyle for the whole video. All right, guys. It's your boy Sebastian, aka Seb Waddles, aka Subconscious, back with another video, man. Hopefully this video finds you guys at a good spot in your day. On this channel, I like to talk about my experience here in this crazy planet that we live on, and how to help other people rise from spiritual death, putting down the bad habits, getting on a journey of self-development and self-love. That's what we do here. That's what we talk about here, guys. So the title for this video, you guys, is the side of semen retention that is hard to swallow. All right, maybe the dark side of going on semen retention, the dark side of getting spiritual gifts and getting blessings and getting wisdom, gaining wisdom and gaining discernment. You get to see how things really are. You really get to see how the world is, and at first, you guys, that could be pretty overwhelming. You start going on long streaks. I just had a friend, shout out to my boy Tim, one of my closest friends. He's on his first long streak of SR, and it's pretty sure he's on day 40 or something like that, so he's been in it for over a month, and he's experiencing some high levels of discernment, and I can just tell just by talking to him, and that's what happens for all of us. We go on semen retention, you start being obedient, to God, and so God starts blessing you with discernment. It's a spiritual gift, and with the discernment comes the ability that I've mentioned in a lot of other videos, but you get that new pair of glasses, and you can see everything out here. The Holy Spirit starts to come in, and it will show you everything, bro. About the world, about how everything works, all the different agendas, all the corruption, but it also shows you how people are. You can read people's energy sometimes before they even speak, and it's lonely, bro, because you can see everybody's true nature, and there's a lot of people that are unfortunate. I was just dealing with it, I just went somewhere with my roommate not too long ago, and all the people where I was at, I could just feel their energy, and it's kind of something that I personally got to get used to, man. I got to start getting amongst the people more often, so it's not such of a drastic experience. But it was kind of hard for me because I could feel how many people around me were just lost and low vibrational. Everybody was stressed out and walking around all tense, very robotic, and everybody's on their phones, in public, and you can just read energy, bro, very, very well. And it's sad, it's hard to swallow because you understand what's actually going on in the world, and it's a sad realization. At first, I've been getting better with how to deal with it, but at first, you guys, it was kind of a hard pill to swallow. People are a majority of the, when they say the world is the devil's playground, and that Satan runs this world, bro, it couldn't be more true. It could not be more true. Most people are underneath, it seems like a spell of some sort, with the phones, the social media, the corn, the lust, women. It's just everything that we talk about, in this community, SR, self-development. They're not doing any of it. They're still living worldly. They're still participating in the matrix. They're still what these people, these higher-ups are feeding these people. They're all consuming it, whatever it is, whether it be the food, the entertainment, stuff on social media, watching these reels on social media, or whether you watch on Facebook or Instagram, just reels, hours. I know so many people that are just, it's just crazy, bro. And it's sad, it's sad because, you could just tell that a lot of these people are getting their dopamine and they're getting that good feeling that we're supposed to have from the wrong source. What I've learned, you guys, is that life is, it's really like a dopamine, it's like a game of like, where are you going to get your dopamine? You know what I mean? You can get it, there's many different ways to get it, right? You can get it healthy ways, or you can get it unhealthy ways. There's very, healthy would be like, working out, communicating with God, obviously, helping other people, accomplishments, doing, getting stuff done, working out, getting stuff done that you want to. Healthy dopamine will get fired off. Or you could smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol, smoke weed, hang out with low-grade women, watch porn. There's different ways. But the crazy part is that it's all dopamine. It's all ways to get dopamine. So it seems like when you're doing the unhealthy stuff, it seems like you're okay, because you're still getting that dopamine fired off in your brain, so you think that you're okay. You're like, oh, I had a good time last night. I went out and I drank, with my buddies, and we went bowling, or we went wherever, wherever you went, bro. You play some trick on your mind because you got that dopamine, but it's unhealthy dopamine. You don't realize that, you're actually killing yourself with these unhealthy routes. So what I've learned is that life is just a game of, we all need to get that dopamine going on, but it's got to be healthy. It's got to be healthy avenues, to get it. Like I said, working out, accomplishments, eating healthy, communicating with God, spiritual connection, right? There's many different ways, but that's where people fall short is, it's like they're getting their dopamine from the wrong source, so a lot of people are under that spell to where they're getting their dopamine from the wrong source. And a lot of people are getting their dopamine from the phone, and social media and corn. And anyways, going on a little bit of rant, but you could see all this stuff, bro. When you go on SR, the veil gets lifted, as I like to say. You could see all this stuff, and it's hard to process at first, It's overwhelming. I was talking with my buddy, and, we were just talking about how it's overwhelming and it's sad. And, yeah, bro, somebody who tries to, pull some stuff on you, or maybe some BS, your discernment is so high, it's very hard to get something past a guy that's on retention. Our X-ray vision is up, our antennas are up, it's very hard. I like to say this a lot, but it's very hard to trick somebody on retention because energy doesn't lie, I was talking with my buddy the other day, and we pointed out that there was this one guy who was like preaching the word and preaching about Jesus, but we figured out that he was a false prophet. I'm not going to mention who it is, but he's got a YouTube channel, and you could just see it in this person's eyes. You can't fake energy, right? So you could preach the word, or you could preach God all day long, but what kind of, fruits do you have? That's what it says in the Bible. What kind of fruits are you producing? You can normally see it in people's eyes. You can see it in their body language. You can see it in, their fruits. You know what I'm saying? So pay very close attention, bro, because there's lots of false prophets out here in the world. So it's very hard to get things past a guy that's on semen retention. All right, guys. So that's another thing is you see how many people are messed up. You see how many people are in the world that are just jacked up and deceiving people and doing stuff, and that's disheartening, man. It's disheartening to understand that, when you're one of us and you're a chosen one and you're trying to help raise the vibration, and then you see people out here that are just deliberately spreading evil, it's hard to swallow that, at first. So The other thing is the females, you guys. You understand that most modern females, they're just very lustful. A lot of them just want to have, the S word. I don't want my thing to get flagged. Lustful, the S word, and they like to play games. I was just recently, you guys, I thought I had met some girl who, said she was a nice Christian girl, and we were chatting it up and just talking, what I'm saying. I told her that I was on SR from the jump. She started saying, oh, yeah, that's cool, blah, blah, blah. I want you to stay on SR. So she basically was just like, I like you, I want to talk to you, but, we're definitely not going to fornicate or anything like that. I was like, wow, this seems like a pretty chill match, for me for the time being, just to have, just a female friend to just, hang out with and chop it up with, and no intimacy at all, which is what I'm looking for until marriage, right? And then like one day, bro, like a couple weeks ago, however long it was, I woke up and she just had me blocked. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking to my boy Martin, and like I literally just woke up, and this chick, and I remember we were talking the night before, and this chick just like had me blocked for no reason. She didn't say anything, didn't give me any warning. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about with these females. It's not like it didn't affect me, like maybe she thought it might, but people are just crazy out here, bro. No warning at all. Just talk to somebody for a couple weeks and saying, all this stuff, and then they just block you. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? So that's how it is. My boy Martin and I were talking about it. He said that some of these girls, they can't handle guys that are on retention, right? Your light is too bright. You got that lantern. Your light is too bright. And they figure out that they can't manipulate you and they can't control you. So then they end up just bouncing, So it's messed up, man. But that's how it is. And a lot of females are like this. They're lustful. They just want the S word, or they play games like that, So it's another thing that's hard to swallow on this journey, is you see how females are hard to come by, bro. Like a good woman of God is hard to come by, So it's discouraging, and it ends up being, understanding that you're going to be lonely for a time period, and that's okay. It's like it's on us to lean into this. We have to lean into it and get comfortable with it. But at first, it's definitely hard to swallow, because you can see everything for what it is, bro. Yeah, man, it's just like that 1% club that we always talk about. It's very, very real. Semen retention is advanced spiritual information to get you connecting with God, but it also gives you super discernment, so you can see how everything is going. And once the veil gets lifted, it's like you understand the environment that we live in. We live in this world that is just absolutely jacked up, and that's just what it is, man. Majority of people are under these spells. That's what I like to say. Just like blinders are on, and basically just whatever these higher ups and the elite, the government, whoever it is that you guys want to call it, but whatever it is that they're feeding, the people are going to consume it. You know what I mean? The food, the entertainment, the phones, the social media, the lust, all this stuff is what most people are doing. So it's like people like us, we're that 1%, bro, and it's like you end up realizing that it's kind of lonely, man. So we have to lean on each other. We have to lean on our like-minded brotherhood, and we have to just understand that this is just part of the journey. This is part of the blessings, and more blessings from God are on the way. We're going to be able to see this through, and on the other side, it's going to be beautiful, because we can establish ourselves as, maybe some people who can help other people take the blinders off, and that's a very beautiful thing. So that's why I believe we all have this information, and we're chosen and we're anointed, to have all this information so that we can help other people. You know what I mean? Because it comes easy to guys like us. Let me know if you guys can relate, but I know that most of you guys can relate with what I'm saying. How you can see how everything is damn near, everything is messed up in this world. People out there, focused on the wrong things. A lot of people are deceitful, and they don't even know it. That's the crazy part, is people are under these spells and they're under this BS and they don't even realize it. So you can't blame them. That's what I've learned, is you can't blame these people. You have to try to love them. You know, what is it? Hate the sin but love the sinner. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard from my buddy the other day, but that's very true. It's hard. It's definitely something that I have to work on, because I interact with a lot of these type of people, low vibrational type people, and I'm working on that myself. So that's the video for you guys, man. The side of semen retention that is hard to swallow, you know, the dark side, and this stuff is just, it's truth. That's what it is. It's hard truth that the Holy Spirit ends up showing you and God ends up showing you, you know, but we're going to be able to see it through, like I just said, and come out the other end, and, you know, it's all going to be beautiful, and it's all going to make sense eventually. You know what I'm saying, guys? So that is my video for you guys. Hopefully y'all learned something from this. As always, I will catch you guys next time, bro. Stay strong, all right? Much love. Peace.